Good afternoon. Well, I just got back from the goat pen. Chief got tangled up in the fence, and the clips and the goats got out. And the clips just came back to me after running around everywhere. Got loose from Mike. So I just took her back to the goat pen after I untangled Chief and fixed everything. And now we are loading up lift onto the trailers to take it out to Mike and Lissa's new land, because lift's not mine anymore. So I just heard him crank it up, so I think he got it up on the trailer. It's first time loading a tractor on the trailer, I believe, for him. Check it out. I can show you all the Ford now, being that the video came out today showing the Ford. I've got a lot of comments from you guys. What do y'all think about it? It's definitely a lot more appropriate for the mountain, for sure. And this will actually be the first thing that I'm towing with it for Mike, is one of the tractors. That's a long hike all the way over here to the boneyard, to the goat pen. Now we're gonna have to get her strapped down. Let's see how he did with loading her up. See if he got all the weight over the axle. See if he learned something in the last couple of years. Say hello to Come On Keeping It Real.
Come on.
Told him Chief caused some issues.
Yeah, Chief was a little rowdy one.
I think we can go right over right here.
Okay.
If it ain't gonna hit those lines. Let's check the other side. We've only got one chain. The other chain's over there at the new property, so we'll end up taking back roads to take care of everything. Yeah, you're good. Oh, reach with me. There we go. All right, pull it tight. There you go.
So you won't, I should have put that on the other side anyway, huh?
It's okay.
Right.
It's fine. It don't matter. I mean, there's gonna be two of us, so
Yeah.
typically you do it driver's side because you're by yourself.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Let's say you're a little far up on the trailer, but we ain't gonna be going far. You want to always keep your weight over the axles,
Right.
instead of so much in the tongue. And right there, right here's all your weight.
All the weight's in the front, huh?
So you should have been right back in the middle.
True that.
But we're only going to go down the dirt road to the other property
Okay.
and have to unload it and change out the attachments.
Right.
So it's no big deal. I mean, it might have been a big deal with that Chevy. It might have been a big deal with that Chevy. But that horse right, she'll tow it. She'll snatch it sideways. Old Domino, out here hanging out, smelling, was playing with Eclipse. Domino doesn't really play with other dogs. He gets grumpy and tries to growl and stuff. Eclipse just threw herself on the ground like, I'm no threat.
Yeah.
I'm no threat. Well, Mike, buddy, is this the first time you've loaded up your own tractor?
This is my very first time loading up my own tractor.
Yeah, I heard it shut off over there. I had Eclipse in one hand by the leash because she did prison break for Mike down there. And first time in over a year, guys, that she came to me when I called her.
Yeah.
We was out here and I was like, she'll end up back down there with the dogs. Don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and get this done. Sunset. And there she goes, right there. And I said, Eclipse, come here, girl. And she ran right to me. I was shocked.
Yeah, when I turned it off and I jumped down, once I pulled it up, I was like, oh, I got this. And then I was like, oh, I need to be able to throw the chain on it. And then I was like, oh. And then I shut it down. I was like,
Yeah. It ain't too bad. it's a little weird feeling climbing those ramps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the first time. I remember when I loaded Uber for the first time at the tractor place, they won't load it for you. And they're like, here you go. And I was like, all right, send it. Brand new trailer, brand new tractor, all of it. But it worked out. Too much slack. Because if not, you're going to be screwing in.
I gave it all I could, damn it.
Oh, yeah. It won't go no more.
I mean,
Yeah, one more. That one right there. One more again. That one link makes all the difference. See how much tighter it is? If you can't get another one, that's fine. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
That right there will tighten up like a banjo. See, the problem is it squats when you start doing it, and you run out of thread.
Yeah.
And then by the time we go down the wrong way.
Wrong way. Yeah.
By the time we go down the dirt road, it's going to loosen up some anyway. So.
Right.
These things are handy, but takes a little doing. It's a lot better than those ones that you got to pry down with a pry bar and take your teeth out.
Man,
those
so
are
bad.
dangerous.
These are what called binders. This is a binder.
It's a binder, but it's a screw. I think it's like a screw binder.
Ratchet binder.
That other one, you got to put a pry bar on that joker and do that. And a lot of people's lost some teeth over that. That should be good.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna check it and drive slow down the dirt road.
I made sure I put it in gear. I put the bucket or the thing down in the back of it.
Once we get the other chain, we'll have one in the front, one in the back. We'll come probably right through here.
Okay, yeah.
Right through on your brace. Yeah, I'm gonna miss old lift. Camera confused there for a minute, guys. I'm gonna miss old lift. Old lift's one of those ones that starts first time every time, as long as the battery ain't dead.
As long as the battery ain't dead.
Yeah. But she never needs no go-go juice or anything like that to get started. Taxi actually has to have a little go-go juice to get going. But lift's always been a good running one. Needs a couple things. Needs a gasket right there, you know. But that ain't that big of a deal as long as you keep your fluids checked. Which I would suggest doing before I would grease it and you know, give her a good fluid oil check. You know, all that kind of stuff before you start mowing that big old cow field you got out there.
I got a mega field out there.
Because that's going to be some hours, you know, getting all that knocked
It's going to be,
down.
I assume it'd take me all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah, well, mainly the first time because it's so high you can't see. You're going to have to go
take it easy.
Kind of slow. Yeah. I would walk the property a little bit just in case you, like, remember I took Uber down there and I put the grapple down and went first because
to make
of the
sure
rocks
there wasn't nothing there.
Yeah, just in case there's something out there that they just left laying there. You don't want to run up on that with the bush hog and rip the it's got like a shear pin in it, but yeah, you don't want to bust.
Still don't want to do it.
You don't want to do that.
I need to find out exactly, like I need to go through a list, or maybe one of you guys know and can send me an email of what exactly I need to do like a tune-up, you know, like to change the oil, change the filters, you know, stuff like
Fuel filters, oil, and hydraulic fluid.
That's it for this
and
one?
stuff. There is, in that same piece that needs the gasket, there's a little screen in there, and it's old and clogged, I'm sure, because this one you got to let warm up for a little while before reverse works.
Yeah.
You got to let that fluid. You got to let it thin up. Because when it heats up, it gets thinner, and so it can get through that screen. According to my dad, that's what he told me it was. Besides that, yeah, I mean mainly it's fuel filters, oil filters, you know, oil stuff like that, just like anything else. You know, and grease her up.
I'll have to look onto YouTubes and find out where all the grease points are.
On the no tubes.
I know where a bunch of them are, if not all of them are on Uber, but I've not done this one yet.
Yeah, there's quite a few on Uber, even up underneath it. There's not a lot on here because you don't have all those working parts. You know what I mean? It's a little bit older. But there's a couple here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's actually, well, he used to. He used to have more hours on lift than I did. But over this last year, I think I caught back up with him and stuff when I was doing my yard and all that stuff, because me and Lift went around and around and around and around for a while, and plus I did the road this year with Lift, so I went ahead and caught up on the hours. But she's been a good tractor.
I'm definitely honored to be able to take on the legacy of Lyft.
Yeah.
And ironically, you know how Lyft did come from 3 Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Mike, Sid, and Frankie. Ironically, my first GoPro also came from 3 Mississippi.
True.
So now I got my first GoPro and my first tractor in a roundabout way through 3 Mississippi.
Yep. Yep. Kind of went full circle.
Yep.
Yep, but I'm gonna miss her. Everybody.
It's the last time Lyft will be on the mountain, or at least unless we need a double tractor.
Yeah, double tractor day. What we're gonna do is we're taking this to the new property. We're gonna put this on taxi and take the bush hog off a taxi and put onto here. That's the goal. And then we're gonna haul it all the way to Mike's new place. It's the first Ford's haul.
Man.
First Ford.
Oh, the
first load on the old Ford.
That's so cool.
So,
and you know what? I don't even know how to hook up the bush hog anyway, so this will be a good time for me to learn how to hook up a 3-point attachment.
oh yeah, yeah, it ain't hard. It's a lot easier with 2 people.
Yeah. Yeah.
A whole lot easier, especially with these old tractors that don't just stop where you want it to stop. You jump in and yeah, all of that. All right, guys. Well, love every single one of y'all. Hopefully y'all are having a good week, guys, doing something positive for somebody and taking a step closer to your goals, guys. Look at this view real quick. Ooh, look at the mountains back there. Woo, woo. Love every single one of y'all. Y'all keep it real.
Keep it real.
Come on.